Articles. What are articles? Oh, look what's coming up. A, an, the. These are articles. An article is a word that comes before a noun or at times before an adjective too. Articles are used to point out the people or things. There are two kinds of articles, indefinite articles and definite articles. Indefinite articles. There are two indefinite articles, a and an, and there's just one definite article, the. Definite article. That means to particularize. And there's just one definite article, that is the. It is used when we refer to specific or particular things. So we cannot use it in general. This article will only be used for specific or particular things. It is used with both singular and plural and with countable and uncountable nouns. That means whether the noun before which we are using it is singular or plural, it does not matter. Whether it is countable or uncountable, even that does not matter. What matters is that this article can only be used with particular cases. It is used when we refer to specific or particular things. For example, look at the house there. Here in this sentence, we are talking about a particular house and not in general. So that is why we have used this article the with house over here, because it is a particular specific house. We use the when we mention something again. That means once we've already talked about something and again we are talking about that same thing. So second time we are going to use the, because second time it's become specific now, particular. Let us take an example here. I have a bike. First time I have used the article a because we are just talking about any one bike in general. The bike was gifted to me by my uncle. So here we are again talking about that same bike. So second time we are going to use the article the, because in the second sentence this bike is now specific, particular. The is used before superlative degree. Superlative degree means the highest degree. If you remember, we have already discussed degrees of comparison, and there are three degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative degree. This article the is always used with superlative degree. Let us have a look to an example now. This is the best book I have ever read. Best word over here is superlative degree. So that is why we have to use the before it. The is used before the names of unique things. Unique means something which is unique in its kind. For example, the Red Fort, isn't it unique? Rivers. So the is used before the names of rivers. For example, the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Nile. Seas, the Arabian Sea. So we use the before the names of seas also. Oceans, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean. So we have to use the before the names of oceans also. Mountain ranges, mind it, we use the before the names of mountain ranges. For example, the Himalayas. But we cannot use the before the names of mountain peaks. For example, we cannot write the Mount Everest. That's wrong, because we use the only before mountain ranges and not before mountain peaks. Famous buildings. You can have a look here. There is a famous building here. Yes, it is the Taj Mahal. Holy books. So we use the before the names of holy books. For example, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Guru Granth Sahib. We always use the before names of holy books. The is used before the names of newspapers. For example, the Hindustan Times. Before the names of ships and even trains. For example, the Shatabdi Express. Before the names of countries, not all countries, only those countries which indicate that the country is made up of many parts. For example, the USA. Before nationalities, for example, the Americans, the Indians, etc. Before religious communities, for example, the Hindus, the Sikhs, the Muslims, etc. The is used before a common noun to represent a whole class together. For example, this word tiger, it is a common noun. But if we are talking about all the tigers, this word tiger represents all the tigers in general, all together, then it becomes specific. So whenever we use a common noun to represent the whole class together, then we use the before the common noun. For example, look at the sentence given here. The tiger is a cruel animal. Yes, tigers are cruel, and here this common noun tiger is representing complete class of tigers together. So we have used the article the here. Let us take another example. The dog is a faithful animal. Again, this common noun dog is using the because it is representing complete class of dogs together. The is used before directions and common nouns that are unique. Talking about directions first, the south, the north, the east and the west, they are all directions. That is why we use the before them. And common nouns that are unique. For example, earth. Earth is unique. That is why we use the before it. The moon, the sun, and all other unique things. We also use the with some words like the first, the last, the only, the next, etc. Thank you so much for being patient enough, and I'm sure by now you all know what articles are. In case you still have a doubt, you can always send a message and I'll get back to you. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share my channel. Bye for now, and we'll get back soon.